Hey, what's up guys? I tried making this tutorial a little bit ago and it ended up being way too long, so I'm going to try to cut this down into something more reasonable. So the first thing I want to talk about is free play training. I know I talked to each one of you guys and let you know that this should be part of what you do during a Rocket League session. And I'm going to tell you why. There's three main reasons. First of all is your reads, so you can start judging where the ball is going to go. The second thing is definitely speed. You can work on speed significantly more in free play training because you don't have to worry about other people slowing down the game, ball stops, things like that. You can just move around. I do recommend when you're doing that to stay full boosted, just because it does give you the speed advantage, so to speak, because you can always stay supersonic. So speed, your reads, anything you want to play around with, this is the place to do it. I personally like to do dribbles because I can't do them in a regular match, not yet anyway, not at the level of play that we're at, but eventually they will become very important. It's great for ball control. Recoveries are good. Something I did want to tell you guys that we should be doing, I don't do it very often, but I need to start doing it more because I've noticed how much it improves my game, and that's using your slide on the ground to recover from bad situations. So for instance, you have a messed up landing, you can gain control just by doing it. It'll also get you used to switching cameras. Anytime you want to maintain possession, you're dribbling the ball, you're controlling it, you want to stay out the ball cam. Just gives you much more control over where the ball's at. Now there's times when you lose it like this, that's when you want to go back to ball cam so you can see what's going on. It will improve your accuracy when you start switching. And it's going to take some time to get used to, but once you do, like, as you can see, it's pretty much fluid for me now. So work on anything random that you want to work on. Definitely work on your speed, and your reads. I've actually been trying to hit it against the corners just for accuracy purposes, so that I intentionally miss. Because if you can intentionally miss, you should be able to intentionally make the shot. Pinches, anything you want to practice, really. Half flips, wave dashes, anything you want to work on. I definitely do recommend, though, spinning out as much as possible when you land, as it does improve the time it takes you to recover. Or, yes, improve it. Alright, so that's it for that. Let's move on to the custom trainings. I'm going to try to roll through these pretty quick. Alright, for me right now, I'm trying to do upside down aerials. I'm going to do like 2 demonstrations of each of these packs. I found the packs to be incredibly useful for anything you think you're lacking. If your goalie skills are lacking, if your redirects, your passes, anything like that. So for me right now, I'm trying to do upside down aerials. So it gives me shots. And that's pretty much that. And it gets increasingly more difficult. Let's move on to some trainings you guys will appreciate here. Just Bobbin's Packs is one of my favorites. This one's all about aerial shots first that are off the walls, and then it teaches you ball control with dribbles, air dribbles, wall dribbles. So it puts you in a situation, you cannot touch the ground in this training pack, so it's really good for making those shots count. And that's pretty much that. Alright, let's move on to some better ones here. This is one I use for air dribbles and ground dribbles as far as control goes. Just increases control. Obviously, like I said, we'll be using it later on in actual games, but until then, this is just a good practice of control of the ball. And they get increasingly more difficult. So that one was close. Now this is half field, more than half field actually. Now that wasn't the way it was intended, but it still went in. Trying to get a good one here. Not going so well. There we go. That's a decent dribble. So that's another good one. One that you guys will find incredibly useful are any of the redirects. This one's pretty crazy. So this is when somebody's passing you the ball and all you want to do is redirect the momentum the ball already has. So somebody passes the ball forward, you're there just to redirect it. That's a good one. One of my personal favorites, which I think everyone will get the most use out of, is the saves drills. The saves pack is just ridiculously amazing. Starts off slow with normal saves, you know, pretty fast, but nothing too crazy, and then it just gets insanely crazy. Puts you in awkward positions backwards where you have to do double jump aerials and things like that. See if I can get to a place where things get a little crazy. That was terrible. Always want to try to hit to the sides if you can. Most of these you'll be able to, some of them not so much. That was a pretty crazy one, but you guys get the drift there. Biddle's progression is another great one. Just gets increasingly difficult. 40 shots. You don't have to make it through all of them. You don't have to do all of them. You can do other training packs too, just wherever you feel you're lacking. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this helps out. Peace.